The Montreal Canadiens have acquired forward Laurent Dauphin from the Nashville Predators in exchange for forward Michael McCarron. McCarron, man, it's been a while. We haven't talked about McCarron all too much on this channel, pretty much at all, because he's been in the AHL for the past, 3 years, pretty much. He does have a few NHL games under his belt. He played 20 games in 2015-16, 31 games in 2016-17, and 18 games 2 years ago. But he's been mostly in the AHL up and down, battling a few injuries here and there for the past few years, pretty much. So for the first time in a while, we're actually bringing up Michael McCarron on the channel, and it's in a trade to the Nashville Predators in exchange for Laurent Dauphin, who is another player who is pretty much in the same situation as Michael McCarron. And my immediate reaction to seeing the trade was, okay, what the hell? They traded McCarron for Dauphin? From Nashville? When the hell did Laurent Dauphin go to Nashville? I always thought of the guy as an Arizona Coyote, but I missed the little exchange where he was sent over to Nashville and he played for the Milwaukee Admirals, which is where he was most recently playing as well. If you want to see the differences between Laurent Dauphin and Michael McCarron, there aren't many. These two players are both forwards. Center left winger is Laurent Dauphin, a center right winger is Michael McCarron. They're both 24 years of age, born in 1995 in March. Dauphin was born March 27th, McCarron was born March 7th. So 20 days is the difference here in terms of their birthdays. Born in the same year, of course. McCarron, 6'6", 229 pounds. Laurent Dauphin is not that. He's 6'1", 181 pounds. But Dauphin is kind of in a similar situation to McCarron, where he's played a few games with the Arizona Coyotes over the years. Last year, he played 1 game for the Coyotes, but pretty much for the last calendar year, Dauphin has been with the AHL, either with the Tucson Roadrunners or with the Milwaukee Admirals, where he was recently picked up from. Nowadays, he's going to be going over to the Laval Rocket to play off with that team and see if things actually work out. Dauphin was drafted in 2013, the same draft year, coincidentally, as Michael McCarron. McCarron was drafted 25th overall, Dauphin was drafted 39th overall. So, really, when it comes to a trade like this, you're taking a look at two players who are very, very similar in terms of their draft stock, very similar in terms of their ages, very similar in terms of their situations, but obviously in needing of a change of scenery in both scenarios. So this is pretty much a shake-up trade for both Dauphin and both McCarron. They're both going to have their chances to actually do well on their new AHL teams, and for Dauphin, that comes with the Laval Rocket. Best of luck to Michael McCarron, a guy who's battled through thick and thin, battled through injuries, and hasn't necessarily had the best track record in the NHL, over to the Milwaukee Admirals. And Dauphin, welcome to Laval. Welcome to the Montreal Canadiens system, because obviously as a Habs fan, I have to pick my sides here. I'm not going to say anybody won or lost. This is just a trade to shake up either of these players and their scenarios. It's a trade for the sake of making a trade. And I think both parties here will probably be really satisfied with what actually went down. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.